Hi everyone, and welcome to February's edition of The Green Room. I'm here with my colleague John Mullen, the Energy Evangelist. Hi John.
Hello.
Last month we were talking about environmental leadership and management, and this month we're actually going to talk about how we put all the things that we've been discussing over the last couple of months into your environmental policy, which is the company's intentions towards their environmental practices, and it should act really as the guiding document to which your environmental management system sits on. We're just going to go to a quick ad and then we'll head back to the Green Room.
Hi, I'm Laura Short and I run the Green at Heart Awards scheme. This is an environmental accreditation for small businesses from all sectors who want to show their customers that they're responsible, proactive and sustainable. By following a structured approach to Green at Heart, you'll be putting in place cost and time-saving measures that'll help reduce more than just your carbon footprint. Are you passionate about having a sustainable business? Well, in my book, that means still being in business 12 months from now. It's more important than ever to set your business apart from the rest, and customers are expecting you to go that extra mile. So let's grab a coffee and have a chat about how a Green at Heart award can help your business stay open, stay green and grow. Let's head back to the Green Room and see what we're talking about today.
Come back. So, John, I'm sure you've seen your fair share of environmental policies over the years.
Oh, yes. All bits
Some
and pieces.
good, some bad, some really ugly.
And some incredibly massive. And you go, who's going to look at those?
Exactly. There really are kind of a definite list of things that you need to include and things not to include as well. So just looking at the things to include first, the key points is to have a commitment to prevent pollution and adherence to the relevant environmental legislation. This isn't about generating an infinite list. It's about what's specific to your business. Setting some really good objectives and targets, and then how you're going to communicate that policy. But the most important thing really is to have a commitment to continual improvement. Would you say that's true, John?
Definitely. It's this whole, it's you really want, it's a top level commitment from the top managers, from the MD, the financial directors, the investors, that they actually want to make a difference. Because you're the guys who are going to make the difference in the company.
Yeah, absolutely. It really is so important that it is that top level management position, whether it's an MD, a CEO, whoever it is within your organisation, that actually signs the policy at the bottom. And it's really important to keep that updated year after year. Even if nothing changes within your policy, print out a new copy, put the newest date on it, and then have that person sign it again, especially if it's going to be displayed within your business, whether that's in reception or whether that's going to be on your website. It just shows that top management have bought into what you're going to do in the business.
Or even also putting in a copy into, say, the canteen, or the place where the employees are going to be, because you want them on board. You want everybody to be working to the same criteria, and most of the time you actually want it simple and succinct, because then people can grab a hold of it and actually go, yeah, I'm actually, if they're making judgments on the fly, yes, I'm taking responsibility because I've been given permission.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you say about making it succinct, that really is an important point. So moving on to things that we don't want to see in a policy. We don't want to see a policy that's pages and pages and pages long. I'm sure you've seen numerous ones of those, John.
Yes.
And I think sometimes businesses get caught up in what's the difference between a policy and the entire environmental management system, and they seem to try and put everything into that policy. So there's all the objectives and targets behind that, but really a policy should be no more than 1 page long. And please don't just copy and paste it from the internet. I've seen some absolutely dreadful versions where businesses don't even remember to change the name that they've copied the other policy from. I mean,
Yeah.
these are rookie mistakes, but you wouldn't believe how many times we've both probably come across that. Have you got any scare stories, John?
Well, no, it's this whole thing of you have to make it your own. Otherwise, to be honest with you, you'll never look at it. You'll never care about it. If you don't have it in your own heart, if you don't really want to do it, it'll never get done. So it has to be part of you and make it your own decisions. Because, yeah, otherwise, why bother?
Exactly. And that kind of moves on to the next part about communication and who we share this policy with. There's some businesses that choose to keep their policies and their environmental practices private, and that's entirely up to the business. But I think you and I, John, are both in the camp of make it public, let everybody know what your intentions are, your staff, your customers, your stakeholders, and really shout about the good things that you intend to do within your business.
Yeah, it's another little element of that is try and find some way of making yourself accountable. If you're the MD, if you're the CFO, what are you going to do to be held to this? Again, it's you're actually wanting to do something about it. So what's going to give you the incentive? Maybe it might be a bonus at the end of the year if you actually hit some objectives. Right? It could be all sorts of things. But yeah, if we talk about money, maybe that's the most likely thing that you're going to actually do. But it is this thing of make it real for yourselves. But there's another question which has just popped into the back of my mind. Why are you doing it? Is
You
it?
need a really clear vision of what you're actually trying to achieve within your policy, and that really should come first. It should be that ethos within your business, and like you say, John, a really good why.
Yeah, it could be because you're trying to get different types of clients. It could be because you actually feel responsible for the amount of crap that's being wasted in the company. But it's just like going to a supermarket. You have a choice. Do you want to buy stuff with all the plastic packaging, or do you want to buy the stuff which, well, you might have to put it into a paper bag? So, little things like that.
Yeah.
But you could make those changes with your suppliers, and so it'll help them to question their principles in their companies. So you're handing on responsibility and helping other people to make changes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, there's plenty of examples of environmental policies out there on the internet. But if you want to talk about having a really bespoke one, something that's personal to your business and that really is going to drive that environmental standard forward, then just have a look at the website at the bottom and we can get together and have a chat about that. Obviously, socially distance at the minute, or even via an online chat. I'm happy to do those as well. So that's going to wrap us up for today. And next time, we're going to be talking about legal compliance. As we mentioned, that's important for your policy, but what's important to actually put in your legal register. We don't need to look at everything, but we do need to look at what's relevant for your business. So it's bye from me, and it's bye from John.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.